Hi, my name is Cory Hynek, and I'm the athletic director and boys soccer coach at Peoria Christian High School. I'm married, I have a wife, Elizabeth, and I have three kids, Quentin, Violet, and Theo. I'm here today to talk to you about FCA and doing sports God's way, something that's impacted my family. I want to tell you a little story about Cole Espensheed, the area director. Cole and I have known each other for a long time, and I think it was back in 2009, he started some of the Doing Sports God's Way training. And he asked me if he could come to a soccer practice and practice coaching. So without hesitation, I said, sure, sounds great, Cole. As soon as I got off the phone with Cole, I started thinking, man, what did I just do? Cole played college football and basketball. How is this going to help our soccer team? When it finally came to the day and Cole came to practice, he asked me to do two things: introduce him and give him free reign to stop and interject into my practice plan. So again, sure, Cole, sounds great. In my mind, I'm thinking, what did I just okay to? This is going to be crazy, and who knows how this is going to affect the team and practice. And as a coach, we all know our time at practice is valuable. And still, I was afraid to I said okay, but still a little bit nervous to give Cole free reign. But I did anyway. And what transpired over the next 2 hours was something that has impacted our soccer program, has impacted me as a coach and a person, and it taught our guys to play for something greater than self. So the Doing Sports God's Way curriculum helps teach student athletes, coaches, players, parents, whoever it may be, that there's two ways to do everything in this life. It's man's way and God's way. And it's easy through the strategy of sport to get focused on man's way of doing things, trying to win on the scoreboard through the game. But there's so much more. And even when you win those and win trophies and trips to state, and those are important. But the key thing is, are you doing it God's way? And when I think of Cole, I think of the word passion. And that's one thing that he brought that day, teaching our guys to find their focal point when things aren't going well in a game or practice, to find your cross. To conform to Christ. That's why we compete. And give everything that you are to be like Christ through competition. And those are invaluable lessons that Cole taught us that day that I think helped change me from a coach that's a Christian to a Christian coach and what to value. And winning's fun, but when you know that your team is giving everything they are to conform to Christ through competition, it's much more rewarding than all the trophies. So I want to take this time, as I share that story about doing sports God's way and Cole, is to challenge everyone who watches this video to find a way to give to FCA. We've done many things, our family's done many things with FCA over the year. So whether it's your time and just volunteering for the different events that they have throughout the year, mailings, whatever it may be, whether it's your talent, if you're a coach and if you want to get involved in the Doing Sports God's Way, it's a great thing, especially the state camp held in Illinois College in Jacksonville every year. It is very impactful as you're teaching athletes in different sports from around the state to compete for Christ. Or your treasures, if you can afford to give to FCA. There is always going to be a need for sports ministry, and FCA and Cole and his team have done a great job to minister not only to the coaches, but the players. And please consider giving to FCA. Thanks. Have a great day.